Hello, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the second episode of the Stack SATS show. The show? What's our catchline here? What's our catchline here? Your beginner-friendly guide to saving in Bitcoin. Ooh, here we go. Okay, so it's Tuesday. That makes it Stack SATS Tuesday. Stack Tuesday. So Stack Tuesday one more time. Every day of the week is a stack day for us, Monday through Friday. We're stacking sats right here. So let's get the show started. Thanks for tuning in. Any questions? Put them in the chat. Otherwise, keep the show rolling. Okay, so today we're gonna stack. We're gonna check our chart. We're gonna check our spreadsheet and see if we're doing a $5 stack today or a $10 stack. That's the idea. All right, here we go. All right. Okay. So first, before we jump into the stacking portion of the show, let's review the SAT strength. I don't know if we're gonna keep this title for the segment, but let's review the strength of the SAT this week. What up, Leonard? Thanks for tuning in, dude. Thanks for tuning in, Leonard. There's stuff there's other stuff you'd rather be doing, but thanks for tuning in. And my condolences, dude. Hope everything is good. Besides that, yep. So let's check in with the SAT strength. Here we go. First things first, SAT strength. Boom. All right. So today, for $1, you can get 3,680 Satoshis. That's actually less than we got yesterday. I don't have the figure here off the top of my head, but I thought it was at 37 something. So just in one night, just overnight, the number of sats you can buy with $1 has gone down. So that shows that Bitcoin is gaining strength against the dollar. Okay, so because now with the $1 you can't buy as many sats as you could yesterday. Okay, so it's a little bit of a. I know this number should probably bounce up and down, but so far, in 2 episodes, you can buy less sats with the $1 than you could the day before. And of course, it depends on the price of Bitcoin and the price of the dollar. So good. All right, here we go. Today's episode probably won't be that long, but we gotta do this every night, Monday through Friday, stacking sats. And we'll add more things we'll add more segments as we go as needed. But for now, we're just gonna do the normal stuff we do. I'm thinking of adding another segment called Why We Bitcoin, and that'll probably be the segment where we can talk about topics of the day, or if I'm trying to teach you something specific, we can go over those things then. Okay, that's probably what I'll end up doing today. Yeah, that's probably what we'll do for that portion of the show. For the yeah. All right, cool. Let's keep it going. Stack sats. Let's see. So we got the strength of the SAT at this point. Let's see where this page is. Here it is. Strength of the SAT. And today, let's jump into the price of Bitcoin. That strength. Cool. Just real quick, in case it's your first time here, I'm going to tell you guys what we're doing for the show. So we're doing this show Monday through Friday, and we're buying $5 worth of Bitcoin each night, and I have a spreadsheet with our buys. We have a spreadsheet that shows the day we bought it, the price we bought it at, and how much we bought of it. And then hopefully what I'm hoping it will show is that we're making a profit that we're conserving wealth versus the dollar, since the dollar is being printed so fast. you're actually losing value by holding wealth in the dollar. So we're gonna take that $5 worth of value and take it out of the dollar system and put it into the Bitcoin system. And as the dollar keeps inflating, Bitcoin doesn't inflate because it's 21%, sorry, because it's 21 million maximum supply. So it does not have that inflation issue. And in so doing, it will preserve your wealth. It'll preserve the value of that $5 better than the dollar would. Okay. So what we're doing here is we're buying $5 worth of Bitcoin each day. And and after the first buy, which was yesterday, we're gonna have an average. And that average is gonna dictate whether we buy $5 worth today or $10 worth. If our average for our whole show is below the current price, then we're gonna buy twice as much, so $10 worth of Bitcoin. Okay. If our average price is above the current price, then we're just gonna DCA, dollar cost average, $5. DCA stands for dollar cost average, in case you missed it yesterday. If you have any questions during any part of the show, please do put it in the chat, and we will answer those questions at the end of the show. After the end screen, I'll stay on and we'll do the questions. That way, if you're watching live, you're watching the replay, you don't have to sit through all the questions and be interrupted. Okay, we'll try that. We'll try that style. Okay, here we go. So we have we showed the SATS strength index. Now let's go into. We talked about the good dollar cost averaging. We talked about DCAing every day. Okay, DCAing every day. Okay, anybody have any questions? Put in the chat. Otherwise, we'll keep going. Okay, DCAing every day. Now we're gonna move into the. What segment is this? So that was a strength segment. Now we're gonna jump in. It's gonna be a short episode. We're gonna buy stats right now. All right, now we're gonna jump into the stack. Oh, we're gonna review. We're gonna review the. Oh, I should do another segment called review. Okay, give me a second, boys. Segments missing. Recap. Yeah, the recap will be good. And then the why we sat. All right, cool. All right, I have my notes for tomorrow, and tomorrow I'll bring out those segments, and then we'll have splash screens and all that good stuff. Okay, so the SAT strength is there. Let's do a recap. So recap of our current position as the show is, let's get that over here. Trading view. Cool. All right, cool. So let's see. We have yesterday we bought $5 worth of Bitcoin at 27.36. I'm wondering if I should extend this on the screen so you guys can see it better. Give me a second. This will be better. That better? Maybe that's better, huh? Okay. So we bought in yesterday for $5. We got 18,000 sats. And yeah, we got 18,000 sats. And our average buy price is 27,360 because that's what we bought it at, and it's only been one buy. So tonight, ooh, I see it just dropped. Perfect. All right, so let's look at this. Let's look at this drop. Let's buy it right now, actually, because it just dropped like a split second. Let me go to that screen real quick. Come on. Trade view. Okay, it just dropped. 2 minutes. Hard to see. There it is. Okay, so that's our buy up there from yesterday. Up here. I'm gonna buy $10 worth right now before it comes back up. We gotta 27,696. 6, 9. I'm gonna buy it now before it comes back up. Right. All right. So yesterday. Oh no, I need to buy two. I need to buy twice because we're down twice. We're down from where we started buying. That's the first buy is in, and then we're gonna do another buy. No, that was it. I did it for $10. Okay, cool. So we skipped because we skipped for to the buy portion of the show because I needed to. I thought it would be good to buy it when on this little dip, but it might keep going down. So we'll see. It's a big move down. So anyway, let's mark it in the chart where we actually bought. So I bought at hang on, boys. I'm trying to figure out where our buy was from yesterday. Here it is. We're gonna go for that market. So I haven't bought it yet. It's dropping. I'm just gonna buy it now. It's bought. Let's see what happens. Okay, bought at. Oh, there it is. Okay, so we bought at 20. Sorry, 26,924. 26,924. Select that one. Copy this one. 26,9.03. We bought $10 worth. Okay. Bam. That's what we bought. We actually got if this goes up, if this is just like a dip to go up, it's pretty good. But anyway, we don't care about the price of Bitcoin, right? Even though I kind of did there for a split second. Because eventually we know I feel like it's gonna go up. But when we DCA, we just DCA, right? We don't care what the price is. Dollar cost averaging means that sometimes you buy low, sometimes you buy high. Okay. In this case, since our rule was if it's below our average, it triggers us to buy twice as much. So let's go into the spreadsheet and update our spreadsheet. So let's see, stack SATS, browser. Okay. Get the numbers dialed in. Waiting on pizza. Let's go. Oh, you know what, Leonard? Yesterday was Carly. What up, Carl? Let's go. Welcome. It's pizza day, right? Yesterday was pizza day. Yesterday was Bitcoin pizza day, guys. I didn't even realize it until this morning. I was like, what? Why are these people posting about pizza? Anyway, so here's a spreadsheet. And in order to make this kind of work, I have to put the price in here twice. That way the average function or average buy works out. Otherwise it won't work out. Okay. Because if I just put it in once, the average will get messed up. The calculation for the average will get messed up. We're going to put two of them. Boom. The format is messed up or something. Format. Okay, and then this will be the same. We're putting two entries so that the average function works and doesn't break. Okay. So we put in two $5 entries today. And then we got how many sats? divide this. I have to divide this in half. Give me a second. Okay, each buy was boom. Oh, I gotta copy it. Plug. See if this works. It worked. Cool. All right, so there is our buy for today. Is that right? Seems high. Yeah. So our $10 bought. Oh yeah, because we doubled how much we bought from yesterday, and it went from what? Anyway, that's cool. Okay, so now our average buy-in price is 27,069. Yeah, and our first buy was 27,360. Okay, cool. Yeah, so the average is working, and we spent. Well, that doesn't make sense. We spent $15. I think this calculation is broken. Because the price of Bitcoin is 26. Okay, it might be a little updated. Okay, so we'll have to figure it out. I'll have to double check if this actually is working, because we should be closer to 15 bucks, right? Should be closer to 15 bucks. I thought. I don't know. Let me check real quick. See how much it's worth. That's throwing me off. Did I do something wrong? Can it already be sense? Okay, I'm a little confused, but I'll figure it out and explain to you guys tomorrow, I think. Interesting. All right, so recap. Yesterday we bought $5 worth of Bitcoin at 27,360, and that gave us about 0.00018 Bitcoin, which is actually translates to 18,000 SATS. Yeah, that's right. And this is, I messed this up because I think it adds it in the way the chart explains it to me. Here we go. I'm gonna fix this. Give me a second. Boom. Where are we? Here. I figured it out. What's wrong. My buy is counting it all together, not just today. Yes. Yep, that's what it was. Okay, I got it. I figured out what it was. I double counted our first buy. So let's fix it. Once again, I need a calculator. And we didn't actually get a 2. Oh, there we go. That makes more sense. Got it. Okay, here we go. Now we should be closer to 15. So here we actually got 18.5 and 18.5. There we go. Okay. So when I bought the $10 worth of Bitcoin, I actually bought $9.96 worth. I don't know why it keeps doing that. There's no trade fee on this. I think it just errors on the side of rounding this thing to a whole number, or kind of a whole number, I guess. But there it is. Okay, so we're there. Now we're closer. Now it makes more sense because we bought, our average is 27.69 now, and the price is at 2680, 26,860. So it makes sense that we're below $15 now because the value of Bitcoin right now is lower than our average buy-in. Okay, cool. All right, so that is the DCA for today. We did double the usual because our average is lower, or because the price of Bitcoin is lower than our average buy-in. Okay. Oh, that's a lot to think about on the fly. If you have any questions, put them in the chat. So over here. All right. So let's just do this splashing real quick because I forgot to do it. Let's go. Stack sats time. It's time to stack them sats. It's Stack Tuesday. Stack Tuesday. All right. Stack Tuesday is done. Stack Tuesday is done. There it is. We bought in. We did two $5 entries at 26,924 and 3 cents. And that gave us 18,500 Satoshis and 18,500 Satoshis. That's 2. And then changed our average entry to $27,069. And our total amount of Bitcoin for this account right now for this show is 0.0055 Bitcoin. Also, you can say that as 55,000 Satoshis. Okay, cool. All right, got trading view there. Where'd it go? View. There it is. So there. Oh, it's still going down. Okay, we'll see what happens tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll be back here. Tomorrow I have a different show to do before this show, so tomorrow we're probably starting around 8:30. So I'll come back tomorrow 8:30, and we can do another DCA into Bitcoin and continue the process of saving in Bitcoin. Right? The whole point of this, I guess, podcast or show is to show how easy it is to get into Bitcoin, and you don't need to buy a whole Bitcoin. You can start with something as little as $5 a day, or you can even do $5 a week, whatever, right? The point is that you got to buy it consistently regardless of the price. And over time, Bitcoin trends up. So as Bitcoin trends up, hold on, there's like some charts that I was looking at the other day, actually yesterday and this morning, is this here, the money supply. Okay, money supply is always going up. Okay, and as the money supply goes up, that means that the pie of money is getting bigger. And when they expand the money supply, when they expand the pie, if you don't get a raise at work, or if you don't have your money in an asset that is gaining value relative to the dollar, and you're actually losing money, they're stealing from you, whether you know it or not. That's why it's hard to detect, and you just kind of feel it, but you don't know what's going on, especially if you're not familiar with this kind of stuff. As the dollar goes up, they raise the quantity of money available in the world, quantity of dollars available in the world. And as they do that, your portion of that pie shrinks relative to the size of the whole pie. So you lose purchasing power. Okay. This is a chart of the US dollar. How much of it exists? We're up past 21 trillion, almost 22 trillion. With all the stuff they're doing right now to like raise the interest rate and stop people from borrowing a bunch of money, they've managed to lower the money supply a little bit, but still we're in 20.81 trillion, still about $21 trillion. $21 trillion. That's a number that I can't even imagine what it means. Insane. But look at this chart. Just look at the curve. Okay. And then let's do a comparison. Let's change this to 2 charts. Ooh, cool. And then we'll do Bitcoin over here. Okay. I don't even know what it's called. Bitcoin supply. Let's just try to find it. Supply? Yeah, Bitcoin circulating supply. Look at the difference. Look at the difference in these charts. First of all, Bitcoin has been designed to never go above 21 million. Okay, the cap for Bitcoin will always be 21. Make this red. You know, that's it. 21 million. Will never hit. Bitcoin will never hit 21 million supply in circulation, because when Bitcoin first came out, there were people that weren't so careful with it because it wasn't worth that much, and those Bitcoins are lost forever, right? So the reason it hasn't been, it's not closer to 21 million is because there's still some Bitcoin that hasn't been released into the supply. That'll get released with mining as it goes, and the last of the Bitcoin will be mined. The last Satoshi of Bitcoin will be mined in like 2130 something, right? Anyway, just look at those charts, okay? What do you think is gonna happen? There's nothing keeping this number here from continuing to go up, okay? And as it does, also just so you're aware, 21 million. That's billion. Let's see if I can find 21 million here. I'm gonna make a line right here. Call it 20. 21. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 21 million. Look at that's how much the supply of Bitcoin is right there. The supply of USD has never been that low ever, I guess. Right? Always been in the billions. I guess that's irrelevant. Maybe I'm comparing wrong things, but the point is that this is like an inverse, you know, like it's almost like the inverse of each other. The supply will continue to the supply will never go beyond 21 million. It'll just go close to it. And when the supply can't go up, if you have more demand for this asset, then the price of the asset is the only thing that can move. So you can have more, so your Bitcoin will be worth more. Here, they're making more and more of that asset, if you can even call it that, of cash. And the more they make of it, the less it's worth. So this one is going, sorry, I guess I'm pointing at the wrong one. So this, am I drawing this thing? And draw, very cool. So this is going to infinity, and as it goes to infinity, the dollar equals, get rid of this one. I gotta use the pointer. I do gotta use the pointer. Here it is. The dollar is equal to your value divided by infinity. What's anything divided by infinity? Eventually it's nothing, right? Because dividing it into the value of the dollar here, the value of your money that you're holding, the value of the money that you're holding in banks or whatever, in cash, is getting devalued as the supply of money increases infinitely. Yeah, they have a little dip here, but once all the banks start crashing, they're gonna start printing up much more money to bail them out, and then they're gonna start to lower the interest rate because they can't handle the heat, because they have to print money in order to keep feeding the machine, right? That machine is designed to keep people poor. Okay, over here, the same formula as this. So let's go here. Oops. Drawing pen. The formula for this side is this. B Bitcoin equals, I really like this drawing pin, your value divided by, oh, at 21 million. Okay, so your value divided by 21 million versus your value divided by infinity. Okay, the chart says it all, right? There it is. Super basic. Screenshot that, share with your friends, get them to come back to the show and watch an episode or two if you're interested in I guess what I didn't say is that this is not financial advice. This is just bringing some information to you. You are responsible for doing your own research and for studying Bitcoin. I recommend that you get a book called The Bitcoin Standard. And if you have Audible, if you don't like to read, you don't like to actually read books, you can listen to it on Audible. Put it on 1.2 times speed. It's a great education on our financial system and how it steals from you and what you can do to shelter yourself from that. Basically what's happening with the dollar at this point, it's a lost cause, but a lot of people haven't realized it yet. Okay. All right. I know that's super dark, but that's what it is. It is what it is. That's all I got for you guys today. Let's go. What do we got here? Trending. Okay. Okay. So we did what we came to do. We talked a little bit about Bitcoin. We got our second DCA done. We got ideas for 2 new segments that I need to put together. The show is kind of taking shape. Come back tomorrow. Tomorrow we're gonna start the show about 8:30 because I have a show before this. So start the show about 8:30, and to once again DCA into Bitcoin. We'll be picking up another $5 or another $10 depending on what the price of Bitcoin is. Okay, so once again, I came up with a sign off. Came up with a sign off in the words of Nate Dogg. Hey, stack sats every day. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Yes, Carl, tomorrow 8:30 after fishy hour. Okay, we're gonna stack sats. We're stacking sats every day, Monday through Friday. Okay, Monday through Friday, every day, 8:30. All right, I'm gonna put up the end screen, and I need to get some sound effects for this one. But thanks for watching, everybody. Do me a favor, like the video, subscribe if you haven't already, and if you have any questions, put them in the chat. I'm gonna stick around after the end and answer questions real quick. Simple the music. Every business day, that's right, Carl. Every business day, we're gonna jump into the QA section of the show. Pretty much wrapping it up, but I want to have the Q&A section after the show, so in case somebody wants to watch the show and just kind of go through the main content, it'll make it easier to split it up. My Bitcoin I mined like 10 years ago is no, Carl. Dang it. Why? Do you know how much you had, Carl? Dude, that was so good. That's dude. You could have bought us the MMFC boat, dude. No, but see how I imagine that just over one coin, but still, dude, it's still better than, still like right now it's what, $27,000, $26,000. Still, it's not chump change, you know. And the amount of people that have one coin just recently hit I think 1 million. So there's 1 million whole coiners, right? Which doesn't sound like a lot, but if you think about it, like the math of it, 21 million Bitcoin you have 1 million people that have one whole Bitcoin, those guys are set. Even though it just sounds like, oh, it's just one coin. But I think as more people become aware of it, it's gonna be harder to buy one whole coin because the price is gonna go up and everybody's gonna want that, right? I had 2 ant miners going for like 1 year. What? Dude, imagine 2 ant miners mine you a whole Bitcoin right now. That'd be, right now it would take, if I wanted to mine a whole Bitcoin, it would probably take, let's see, about 11 S19J Pros. I take about 11 of those running about maybe 11 of those, or I think I did my calculations for running them during daylight, like use solar. But anyway, that's super good. Do you still have those miners? And what was the how many terahash did they do way back when ant miners were stacked on a USB power strip? Oh yeah, okay, dude, you mine a whole Bitcoin with USB miners? That's actually pretty good, dude. That's super good, man. Do you still have them? If you still have them, you can still run them and just set them up to do solo mining as like a Bitcoin lottery thing, right? That might work. Free power. Oh my god, dude, that's so good. Oh, that's so good. That's super good, because like that's so funny. I love it. Love it. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, every business day we'll be here stacking sats, right? The wallet is lost. So where did you have it? Like on a hard drive or something? Dude, that's so sad. At least it wasn't like a lot of, at least it wasn't a ton of Bitcoin, but as the price of Bitcoin goes up, it's gonna start hurting more and more, Carl. Just know that, okay? That's so funny. Yeah, you gotta hang on to those seed phrases. Oh man. If you're watching, lurking, say what's up. Say hello, hit that like button please if you can. That'd be great. We'll be back here again tomorrow. Tomorrow's show's gonna be around 8:30, guys. I have a different show before that. I think it was also on. Oh my god, Carl, that's hilarious. That is hilarious, dude. Can you imagine, dude? Can you imagine? So good. Yeah, that'd have been a sweet severance package right there, Carl. Let's see. Okay. Oh, I see a comment from Leonard that I totally missed earlier. It says, so no, that sucks, Carl. Okay. All good. I didn't know it would be so valuable. It's not going to matter when we switch to one world economy. One world economy. I'm not sure what one world economy is, but if the economy is run by, as long as the money's being run by a government or by like a central entity, right? Like the Federal Reserve or whatever, it's subject to being manipulated, right? And if you're working for your money and they can just print money, that's not right. It's not an even playing field, right? So you're never gonna have that freedom, I guess, that real freedom of owning something like you could with the Bitcoin. Someone found it and it came. Oh yeah, did you imagine, Leonard? Somebody found it and it came up like, yeah, I'm out. Oh, that would be a cool story if somebody actually found it. Dang. Well, on that note, Carl, you better start saving up for that next Bitcoin. Not financial advice. Not financial advice. I need to put that on the screen or something. Okay, so let me know what you guys think of the show, guys. I really appreciate you guys jumping in and helping me get some numbers up, some view time. Okay, I'll see you guys tomorrow. 8:30 p.m. I was about to say 7. 8:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for the Stack SATS show. And see you guys. Thanks again for tuning in, guys. Whew.